Hello, I'm Vladimir, and when we last left off, we were cross-examining Gumshoe, and I believe Edgeworth is called his first witness. Why isn't the game audio capturing? What the hell? Give me a moment. Audio. Great. Wonderful. I don't know what's going wrong. Oh wait, I'm over the wrong thing. There we go. That's Ace Attorney, which I need to turn it down. There we go. There we go. Okay. I knew I could have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Figuring out audio balancing, yeah. Game a little too loud. I just read your message in Discord. Why, Mr. Wright, you look so shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. Well, true. Gumshoe's the one who screwed up here. All three of those were true, I should say. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? That's true, you didn't. I assume. However, you are a good artist. Speaking of which, credit to Moo for what is both my avatar and my banner. How could you give me a faulty report? Oh, I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you. Handing in the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. And there we go, giving Edgeworth the British accent. Oh well, it's fine. It actually kind of suits me. Well, understood. The court accepts the evidence. Mia's autopsy report. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor. The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Yes, poor, innocent Miss April May. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Phoenix, we both know the answer to that. We both know that the court is going to be swayed by her large tracts of land, let's say. Hate April May, love the music. What are you gonna do? Witness, please, your name, please. Adjusting the mic a little bit. April May, at your service. Wink. I can't do a wink sound effect. I don't even know how one would do a wink sound effect. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. By saying wink, duh. Thank you, Moo, for backing up my choice. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, love that line. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Just the men? Are you telling me there's no lesbians in the audience? Moving on. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across the street from the Fay and Co. offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. I do like the HD graphics. I say, looking mainly at the courtroom. It was 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. How the fuck did you see that bit? The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. Yeah. And there she goes, making her breasts bounce, jiggle, whatever you want to say. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony, Your Honor. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Well, wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Ugh. You know the dick jokes make themselves. Yeah. And now that I've made 2 comments of that sort in the first 20 minutes or so, when I upload the VOD, YouTube will not be happy with me. If I upload the VOD. Which is fine. Also tells them my content is not for kids. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? I love the option to say no. Like, yeah, no, I didn't want to play the game. Thanks for asking. Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. No, I will not do my job. Exactly. Yeah, you know, the prologue case and Gumshoe were enough. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Witnesses account. Right. 9 at night. Woman being attacked. Hold up. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? Oh, goddamn bots. I see him. And... okay. There was only one person at the scene of the crime. With a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony, though. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. She clearly saw something, but she's not telling the truth here. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Not to help April May here, but it can be possible to have not noticed the clothing. Like, if the clothing wasn't on, but we all know that's not the case here. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion. Yes, that's also a possible defense. But her hairdo looks, far from normal to me. Almost said far too normal, which, given Phoenix's own hairdo, would be possible. Just saying. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? I was trying my best to make that noise, and I'm not disappointed with the result. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. Sounded more like a bird. I mean, I didn't say it was good, just that it was satisfying enough that I'm not doing it again. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink. I am going full Valley Girl with her, and I'm finding it fits. I'm finding it fits rather well. Especially with how the dialogue's written. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness's account. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and, ran off to the right. Then the woman in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the statue, the clock, the finger, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. As do I. Easier to poke holes in this one. Please, begin the cross-examination. Yeah, I know what to do here. The only thing that sticks out. A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. I mean, I didn't have to press there, but I wanted to. Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Phoenix, don't give her ammo like that. Come on. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Naughty Mr. Lawyer? I told you not to give her ammo. Yeah. He doesn't listen. Almost like I'm talking to a video game or something. You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a cock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Erp. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a cock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! I like McDonald's. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a cock? Ooh, Moo, I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra lip. I might be getting Big Smoke's order wrong there. Oh well. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Nah, I think that's right. Thank you, Moo. Just missing the large soda. Fair. TBH, it's kind of a big order and it's hard to remember. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection! I will do no such thing. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Murderer, you've had only one case. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. You don't say. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the offices of Fay & Co. No, I didn't say... Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it, it couldn't have rung. These are both true, the game wants the bottom one. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. I had to. Princess Bride reference and all. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. Life is pain, anyone saying otherwise is selling something. I'm sorry, where'd that come from? This clockwork is missing. Or, this clock is missing its clockwork. Ah, okay. It's white and... Oh, selling something is going to be correct in the next couple minutes, given. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I don't know, can I? Oh ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I listened. I was listening, rather. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... the phone.
Take that!
Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Woohoo! You have a girly phone. I mean, it's pink. Just because it's pink doesn't mean... But also, it's Maya's phone. Oh, wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation he had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. But good for nothing, the good detective. No, I'll have 9 number 2s. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Gotta provide catering to the courtroom. Yes, you do. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the finger for you then? If you could? Losing Mia's voice. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. I don't have to make the beep noise. I choose to. I don't have to. I do hope nothing's being picked up there. It looks like nothing's being picked up. It looks like it's just me. Good. Okay. Continuing. Since you're in Discord, you could even use the duck sound effects. I could. I choose not to. Your Honor. I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. If you want to hop on and do voices, Moo, you're welcome to. Okay. Back to game. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Ma? Well, Miss May, Would you care to explain this to the court? Just, how did you know that weapon was a cock? Well, isn't it, obvious? I saw that cock before. Adding a corner thing on my bed sheet so it stops trying to escape my bed. Okay, never mind, Moo. Fair enough. Enjoy the Ace Attorney podcast. What was that store? What was that store again? What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So, the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see. Bro, you're the same judge as last case. You know how it was handmade. True. But he's also the most gullible judge ever, and honestly very bad at his job. Please produce this evidence that will prove to the witness had not seen the cock before. It's simple. This cock was never in any store, ever. And trying to sell it would actually be a terrible publicity move considering its involvement in 2 murders now. What? A friend of mine made that cock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today. Who? Oh, ho, ho. That went a little bit dinosaur. I was trying to do it fast. Because it went by fast, and, whoop. You can also... Yes, I could. I'm not, but I could. The drum snare is an option that I will not take at the moment. What's it to you, Porcupine Head? That stupid cock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! I continue to do Valley Girl for her, even after she flips the hell out. I love that. I love that I'm doing that. Like, you would think she would, you would think it would go away because she's dropping the act, but no, I'm doubling down on it. Whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh? So, telling me, Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Did he wink? Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did, tell me, how...
I mean, I can't be evil, Will.
Thank you, Moo. Just suddenly pop in. I don't know if you picked up. I know I heard you. I do not know if you picked up on stream. I will hope you did. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a cock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a cock because you heard about it. She didn't hold it in her hand. We know that much. The witness had never held the cock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a cock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a cock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it. I'm going to present the phone again. The defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that already. Take another listen to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Beep. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. They do mention the thinker. But how would the witness know of this conversation? Do you have proof that she knew of the conversation? Time to present the wiretap. Have a look at this. Ah. I found this in Miss May's room. Hold on a moment. Okay, let's get back into this. Sorry for the short break. Had to make sure stuff wasn't being picked up. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. Please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the statue was. And that's how you knew the painter was caught. I am scared to ask what the hell the context for Keno's thing in the Discord was. Tempted to rejoin. I mean, if you want to join the cult and add nonsense, you are more than welcome. I had my mic muted through OBS for a bit, so if you had joined while I was up, I wouldn't have noticed. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. I did not catch all that. God damn it, there is no log. You lawyer? Yeah. I was too slow voicing her. Yeah. I saw what gives you the right to something, and then it went by too fast before I could see the rest of her sentence. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? I don't think the objective in a trial is to make the witness cry. But if it is, we succeeded. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Time to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? is saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I heard that. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Miss April May, please remain clothed in the courtroom. Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I am serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Like, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you'll have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy, wink. Echo, the witness, was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Exactly, she tapped the phone before that. We have proof she tapped the phone before that. So, where does that leave us? It is my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No. They're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win. Unless I tie Miss May to the murder weapon somehow. You're going to need a bigger murder weapon and a whole shit ton of rope. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. We can't continue examining Miss May. Also, that is some suspect phrasing. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
What was it Phoenix said last stream? I'll get to this woman's bottom. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you'll agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, and thus she is innocent. And thereby you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Oh no. Wait. Very well. The court holds the hotel bellboy to the step. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Hello, Beller Boyo. That chipset looks rather heavy. So, without further ado, I don't know, he's holding it with one hand. Seems rather light, honestly. The witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the time the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. And this is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Oh, would you look at that? I don't know if that paged up on stream. One of my friends is playing Persona 4 Golden. Okay, continuing. I need to press everything related to Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Looked away to make grilled cheese lunch. Fair. Also, I don't think it picked up the Steam overlay thing, so I think we're good on that front. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Excuse me? For a professional bellboy, you really shouldn't be looking at the, client's chest. How dare. Him. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, so. 9. The time of the murder.
Hold it!
Precisely 9, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely so. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Hold it!
You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely so. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, I brought the room service, sir. The guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. Hit my tongue. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this testimony, this tedious cross-examination, here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest or give up? Protest. No, wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to... One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgewood. Alright, Mr. Rice. I'll give you one question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my chance. What do I ask you about? Check-in, room service, bed making. Well, bed making's not gonna do anything useful. Room service, I believe she was the only person in the room at the time. The bellboy was pretty clear about that. Check-in was suspicious. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright, very well, sir. First, my first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She is just my type of girl. Though it was a disappointment, really. Okay, she's in her 20s, it's fine. I see. Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Hellboy, tell us the truth, now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. My favorite Edgeworth line. Gotta love it. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked to. You fool! I've done it. I've won. No, you haven't. Not quite yet. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. And then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person who may have been involved in the murder. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the event. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as had been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear up the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof! Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Gasp. Yes, Your Honor. And that is all for today. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, numero uno. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Well, that face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get that. I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. We're gonna have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Yes. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, and ran right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. We're going to take another short break. And I will be back. Take some time, get some water, get up, stretch, get food. Do whatever you have to. We are taking a short intermission. Okay. And we're back. I clicked A again. I needed to hit B. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, we're back immediately. We're speaking to her immediately. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me, then? For starters, how do you get to be so totally whacked? Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, of course not. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes. Our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Sure, the reputation will grow. Looks at the Real Life Watergate Hotel and how its reputation didn't grow following the Nixon scandal. Or didn't grow in a positive way, anyway. Okay. He's here. Huh. Looks like Grossberg's out today, again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Okay. First off. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying there. Something's been written on the backs. Written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph added to the court record. I wonder. Yes, foreshadowing. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there's any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around now. Yes, we could take a look around, but what I know off the top of my head is we do not need this picture right now. This picture is of someone important, or that picture was of someone important. However, we do not need it. A photo hides on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, switch the photos. I think I'll swap them. Photograph added to the court record. Okay. Ask you about Miss May? Murica. About Miss May. Oh, her. Sir, not the boat, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to I'm starting to think the most suspicious guy, the most suspicious person here, is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man with Miss May. About the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the sin of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you have a photo of that man, I'm sure I could identify him. A photo, hmm? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewalk. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Show him the photo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit, swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Have him write it anyway. Oh, you. I accidentally glued this tea set to my hand. Polaris Boyacus. Look, any of these could be his name for all we know. He has never given an appropriate name. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit. Added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this, as the game hints. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. Well, yes, Miss Wiretapper. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Gotta make up as many Belladonna Boy Delicious names as I can. Oh, I read it correctly, don't worry. I read what you meant. I didn't read it as makeup as make. Read it as makeup as mini. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss May to the cops? Or Miss Faye to the cops? I wish she was the dead one. I really do. No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in your lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. But bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? I suspect both. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you... A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. But do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. Just a touch, yeah. I'm so close. But you have a look at this. What's that? What's that? Yes, he knows the bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man who checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. These are fears, push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info. Fellow Bolt boys. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White. The president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Mr. Murphy. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? You know, I 100% believe he would murder his assistant. Like, I have a feeling if Red White were to go free, he would absolutely see to it that April May died. Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. I don't need to ask her any more questions. I could go back to Blue Corp, but I'll return the photo first. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Oh ho ho, you again! Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there. Reminding me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down from Mia, maybe. It brings back memories, it does. Oh, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Wait a sec. Wasn't there a giant painting on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of sunflowers. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Day's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I do. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks. Really. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. If you were worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Alright, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry, it's just... I am saying it that way because of the CDI Zelda King. So, yes. I did it. I did it, and that's the inspiration for me attempting to do that. Every time he says it. No, it's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. That painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? My ship's for dinner. I wonder what sails in the morning. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Oh, yes, well... I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't... Okay, we're getting nothing out of him, and we'll continue to get nothing out of him. So we're heading off to Blue Corp, where, hey, that painting looks familiar. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the... Your name! What is your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. The little difference. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? Well, April May did say she liked the guy with a big vocabulary. Please, let me know your name. So I know what to pretend I didn't murder you in a few days. Almost exactly correct, Moo. I'm Redder White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. I don't think that's what CEO means. Don't quote me on that, I'm no expert, but I don't think that's what CEO means. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. I am not reading that, not out loud. How dare, Phoenix, how dare. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation why you would come here to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Well, let's talk to Mr. Murica. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. It was a horse? Holy shit. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties. Get Miss May and Uma Musume. You win the chat, Moo. Not just because you're the only person there. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. I don't think you know what that word means. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Excuse me, that's not your motto. How dare? How dare you steal Bob Marley's music? Still, Mr. White. I got the name wrong, I think. The hotel boy has stated it on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. Bellaboo will do. That's right, Rue. Given that the bellboy doesn't appear again in this game, yeah, sure, he can have a Scooby voice from here on. For all I care. No matter, the bellboy will say what can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want to speak to me, if you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Put me in Pelican Max. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho! The police, the courts. To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Oh, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. You might say we are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see here and you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as the founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? And with that, we have reached time. Next time on Ace Attorney, we're going to get to the bottom of this man's nonsense. I will see you then. And maybe before that for Minecraft if I can get the mods working.